Okay. Oh, I think the stream is actually working now. I don't know why I didn't want to actually go before. Still checking. Okay. The stream is working now. Yay. Alright, we're back to the end. I did not mean to make the gap between the previous stream and this final stream to be so long, especially since there's literally just this bit left, and I honestly don't even know how long this stream's gonna really be, because we don't really have much left. Based off how most Yakuza games end, I'm assuming all we really got left is like one long battle, one final boss, and then like that's it. At least in terms of gameplay. Obviously there's cutscenes in between too, but alright. Time to go to the Tojo HQ.
こいつを幹部会の連中の前に叩きつけたる。
ええ、堂島会長がどう出るか見ものですね。
おお、今さらごますり出す様が目に浮かぶわ。
Okay.
どうした？
すみません、前に。
Are you running in front of the car? Oh boy.
なんじゃおどれら。ええから出せ。
Oh.
そのままゆっくり進め。もう一発食らいたくはねえだろ。
このボケ、何言うこと聞いとんじゃ。すっきって逃げろや。無茶言わんでくださいよ。
はい、お疲れ様。
Oh. Well. Suppose that was to be expected, to be honest.
降りろ。
They are Yakuza after all. Oh, hey, he's back. Okay. I thought you were in jail or something.
怒り踊れ。ちょこまか逃げ回ってるようやの。札を売っといて逃げ切れると思っとんのか。金さえありゃどうにかなる。金さえ
Oh,
あ
I
れ
guess that
ば
makes
な。
sense.
お前らが
Gotta pay him
今
off.
日本家の上がり持ってることは知ってんだ。随分と儲けてるんだって？あ？そいつを使って高飛びする。よこせ。ふざけんな。この金は俺が若頭補佐になるための大事な金や。そうだろうな。だからよ、力ずくで奪わせてもらうぜ。なんやこいつら。俺と同様てめえらに恨み持った連中だ。これでも数は絞った方だぜ。てめえらはあっさり殺しちゃもったいねえ。生き地獄ってやつを味わってから死んでもらわれ。なあ、さあやってやれ。
boy. Another epic bro time fight.
仕方ないな。
Hopefully I still remember how to play. I don't think it's been that long, but... Oh, that guy did a flip. I feel like I want to save my dark mode hearts for Akari. I'm assuming is gonna also be a boss after this or something, so I'm gonna try to not use that. I forget what it's called, Dark Ambition or whatever mode. Plus, Kanda's here, he's helping. I think. I don't actually know what he's doing. Has he even hit anyone? Oh, he grabbed that guy, okay. So he's providing some help. I don't know why I bothered to use a heat action. These people do not have very big health bars. Oh, okay. Good job, Kanta. What do those guns sound so quiet? Like, is it... Maybe it's just me, maybe I just have my audio down low, but I feel like those guns were weirdly quiet. Why is he... Also, he's been lifting this entire steel girder the whole time. Just kinda been too busy to comment on it, but what is... Alright. Let's go. Wait, did these guys just like not have... What happened? Weren't they carrying guns? Where'd the guns go? I mean, I'm not gonna complain too much. Fighting gun guys is kind of annoying. But also, they definitely all had guns, and now they just don't. I forget how I'm supposed to do the like the other combos that aren't just the flip one. Oh, hi, Konda. He's like actually fighting people down there. That's cool. He's just kind of like... I feel like he's just kind of getting his ass kicked. Yoshi! Except with an extra eye. Yoshi's looking pretty different though. Is that like his Mario movie design? Oh, how dare you? How dare you just block with your baseball bat? Oh, there we go. Stop blocking all the time. Ow. There we go. Okay, that was really unnecessary, but that was cool. Why'd you have to do him like that? What the hell? Okay, maybe I should heal. Poor dude got thrown like fucking, I don't even know how many feet into the air, and then got used as like a stepping stool by Mine. Like how Ikari's just standing there watching this the whole. Oh, get out of the corner. I do not. Alright, maybe I'll use one heart. Save the other two. Ow. Okay. Oh. Didn't I have the move that's supposed to like auto... Or do I not have that? Yeah. Oh. I know it says some enemies. I assumed the some enemies just was like covering that it's not gonna work on bosses, but I guess he counts as a some enemy that I can't avoid or auto counter the grapple of. That's annoying. I don't know. If I auto counter some enemies' grab attacks, it doesn't mean that like it's like a random chance, does it? Because if so, that kind of sucks. And like I already think having it be like a weird auto counter ability that you have to unlock in the skill tree is a bad change compared to the original. Just mash the fuck out of the button to get out of the grab. So if it's also actually just like a random chance on top of that, this definitely has to be the worst version of escaping enemy grabs to ever exist. Stop hitting me. Trying to get out of the way. How do you still health? Oh. Like the one time I actually decide to use a block in this game. Gotta use the fancy block break attack. Good job, no, Kanda, that's who you are. He just despawned. Goodbye, Kanda. Look at this literal Kanda erasure. It looks like he was about ready to kick my ass before he realized who I was. Oh shit. Ow. Oh.
兄貴、さすがに多勢に無勢です。7億。あの金を使ってなんとか説得すれば。
せやけどそれは俺の金やで。
ですが命には変えられません。金なんてまた稼げばいい。
そう簡単に稼げる額ちゃうやろ。あの金は俺が天下取るための特急券なんや。
Of course Kanda cares more about the money.
ですが。
ミネ、弟が兄を守る当然の仁義やな。 お前は今までようやってくれた。おかげで組は安泰や。だからもうお前がおらんでも回るわ。だからな、もうええねん。
神田の兄貴。
Thanks, Conda. You should have known from the beginning, Mine. Your cynicism was right, at least when it comes to Conda.
バカな兄貴、なぜ。
くそ、神田の野郎。金がねえのは残念だが、てめえはたっぷり苦しませてやるぜ。
Ooh. Damn. Oh, did he bet? Is the bat bent? Yeah, he bent the bat on Mine's face. Oof. That's not good at all.
金は手に入らなかったが、俺の気持ちは晴れ晴れだぜ。なあ、ミネ。言い残すことはあるか。そうかそうか。じゃあ死ね
え。やはりこの世は嘘だらけだ。
待て。
あ？
みんなよかった。間に合ったか。
当時も
Some big ass briefcases with him.
どうしてここに。
幹部会に神田が遅れてやってきてな。様子がおかしいから問いただしたら吐いたよ。襲撃されたこと、その発端となった出来事までな。
一体何の御用で、六代目。
怒り、峰のことを許してやってくれないか。
何を今さら。
ただでとは言わん。10億用意してきた。
What Billy? Oh, okay.
10億？
逃亡資金にでも当ててくれ。金が必要だったんだろう。
そんな金どこから。
幹部たちを説得して今回の上納金を当てさせてもらった。
Oh, that's all the
さすがにもう反発されたがな。
that was all the tribute payments. So the money that Conda ran away with ended up going to Akari anyway, plus more money. Good job, Conda. His life is worth more than any sum. Oh boy.
これでまた明日から針のむしろだ。ほら、確認してくれ。
So damn, those some heavy ass cases of money. I mean, it's got $1 billion in it, but
すげえ金だ。
これで峰のことは忘れてやってくれ。いいな。
堂島会長、この金はありがたくいただきますよ。だけどね。
he's gonna attack Dojima, isn't or Daigo, isn't he?
こいつのせいで散々な目に遭わされたんだ。お
Oh
かげで
no.
人殺しの逃亡犯だ。すまつ
I didn't even know he had a wife and kids.
こいつやらなきゃ気が済まねえんですよ。死ねえ、見ねえ。
やろう。
Oh damn.
俺をかばったってのか。
峰、大丈夫か。
やべえ、会長。
Yeah, good job, dumbass.
撃っちまった。
He wasn't even if you killed Mina, he wasn't gonna give. He'd take the money back. He wasn't gonna give it to you because he literally said, This money is for keeping him alive. Kari's just stupid.
お前らぶっ殺すしかねえじゃねえか
Just have to get rid of it. Like, including the chairman?
何やってるか分かってんのかこれ
I mean, they're gonna know you're the one who shot him. There's no way for them to not know. Whoa. Okay. This is the boss fight I was waiting for. Oops, oops. I am terrible at dodging. Oop. Wow, that backhand has a lot of range to it, apparently. Oop. Oh my god. Alright, I guess the final boss, but this is some crazy ass range and damage. Holy shit. Goddamn. Definitely should heal again. I should potentially also contemplate like just buying health upgrades, because I might actually just need a bigger health bar if he's gonna take that much chunks away in like 2 hits. Oh. Oh. I actually have a decent amount of health upgrades though, so I still might need a little more. I don't really have that much money on me and I don't feel like going back to grind. Maybe I should just... Maybe if I die, I'll just invest in damage upgrades and just try to out damage him. Oh, if I had known that was gonna break his shit, I would have stayed. I would just like let the whole punch combo go through. Oop. Should probably use the swirly heat action so that I could counter the damage and nerf anti-spam mechanic. Oh. I also should just stop getting hit, that would be helpful. I know I stocked up on healing items before this last stream, but still, you know, only got a finite supply of them. Okay, I'm glad the, like, visual effect of him transitioning into this mode. Oh, I should have done a heat action. That would have done a lot of damage if I could actually get that off. But yeah, I'm glad the little visual effect that happens when you actually transition into this mode breaks, like, guards or whatever, because if it, I was just saying how I need to stop using that. But anyway, if it did not, like, he was charging up one of them block breaker, one of them fancy glowy white block breaker hits while I was charging up. If it did not break his block, he would just immediately bashed me and taken a shit ton of my health while I was... Oh, there is a transition, okay. I mean, it's the final boss, so you'd think there'd be at least one, but... Damn. Doesn't even bring him down to a red bar. Could have at least buffed the damage of that transition a little so that... Oh! Oh, okay, okay. Don't hit me with that. Alright, let me try seeing if I can figure out how to get this heat action. Oh. Oh. Why does it, like, pop up for such a small length of time? Okay. I didn't really do that much damage either. It did save me from taking a shit ton of damage, because I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't do that heat action, I feel like I probably would have gotten hit by his red danger move. Ow. Oh, like I'm about to get hit by it now, I think. Oh! Look at that. I did not, somehow. Just gonna get these out of my inventory, might as well. Actually decent healing, believe it or not. Okay, I guess heat actions are just gonna do baby damage against him regardless of whether it's the same one spammed over and over or not. Come on, bro. You're really able to hit me while I'm... Oh. Oh. That looks really painful. That looks like it should do way more damage than it just did, but... Damn. That mode is honestly pretty crazy. I do greatly enjoy. I kind of understand. I feel like making it, I don't know. On the one hand, I feel like it would be cool if it was its own fighting style. But on the other hand, having it be like a limited time, like, special mode thing does allow it to, like, just kind of go stupid in terms of damage and stuff. I mean, it doesn't look like it's doing that. The damage doesn't look super amazing because it is... I'm doing it on the... Ow, on the final boss on the highest difficulty, but... I'm sure that damage is... borderline broken on like both the easier difficulties. Like both difficulties below this one. Oh, that didn't count as a... Okay. Oops. Come on. Can I... There we go. So I was trying to do the whole time. I want to get that heat action again, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I can't even tell what's happening because we're in the corner. That did like 0 damage, which to me, I feel... Oh, I guess it just does like 0 damage. Never mind. I was going to say, oh, he's probably about to do another, like, transition thing because that drag his face move did like 1 damage, but I guess it just is supposed to do only like 1 damage to him. There we go. Yeah. Do a flip, buddy.
野島会長
Now, admittedly, because there's not that many characters in Dark Ties, I don't really know who else they could have had be the final boss. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that guy didn't deserve that amount of damage or epic final boss music.
無事か。
大丈夫です。すぐに救急車を。
無事か。よかった。
会長、あんたなんで。
お前、人の話聞かねえな。何遍も言わすなよ。家族だからって言ってんだろ。ったく。
幸い大悟さんは致命傷には至らなかった。そして俺は浴びてしまった。強い、あまりに強い光を。堂島大悟というまばゆい光を。
Okay. A few days later. I mean, I feel like that pretty decently explains why Mine is so like gun ho for Daigo and whatnot.
お早いですね。神田の兄貴。
Oh boy.
ミネ無事みたいやな。連絡も奥さんとあれからどうしとったんや。心配したんやで、兄弟。
Yeah, sure you were.
兄貴、あの時は助かりましたよ。
え？
あの場から逃げるふりをして本部に俺の危機を知らせてくれたんでしょう。
せや、その通りや。ミネ、分かっとるやないか。さすがは俺の兄弟や。
ところで兄貴、実は一つ相談があるんです。
なんや、何でも言うてみ、兄弟。
今後の私の身の振り方についてです。
Discuss where I'll go from here. And that's how he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm just getting my own family
いい
now.
名前じゃないか。
Get out of here.
ありがとうご
Kinda.
ざいます、会長。
Oh, it's his actual movie suit. I don't know why I said movie suit. His his suit from the main game. My brain's not working, I guess.
独立を認めてくれたな。
まあ神田の兄貴も思うとこがあったようで、ただまああの人のことです。今後も私を子分扱いするつもりでしょうね。
まあ ほどほどにやってくれ。
はい。ただ本当によろしいのでしょうか。
何がだ。
私がいきなり直系組長などと、新参者には早すぎる話では。
それを言ったら俺はどうなる。
失礼しました。
これまでのお前の貢献を鑑みれば別におかしくはないさ。それにお前は危なっかしいからな。俺の目の届くところに置いた方がいい。
それは申し訳ありません。今後は改めます。
それよりもお前はいいのか。今ならまだ引き返せる。ヤクザになんてならずに済むならなるもんじゃない。
そうですね。ですがもう決めたんです。ようやく見つけることができたんです。俺が求めていたものを。
そうか、分かった。お前と交わそう、親子の杯を。
お願いします、会長。
よし、じゃあ行くか。
お出かけですか？
お前と行くんだよ。この後予定あるのか？
いえ、私は問題ありませんが。
なら決まりだ。行くぞ。
Oh boy, where are we going? It's not another soap land, is it?
マスター、いつもの2つ。
Oh, they're just gonna drink at a bar. Okay. That's a normal get
よ
together.
く来られるんですか？
ああ、落ち着いてて好きなんだ。うまい酒も飲めるしな。
恐縮です。お待たせしました。
お疲れ様です、会長。今後ともよろしくお願いいたします。
ああ、よろしくな。これが俺とお前の親子杯だ。
これが？
なんだよ、ダメか。
いえ、しかし登場会会長との親子杯ですよ。もう少し意義を正したやり方の方が。
おいおい、お前に新しい風を期待してるんだ。そんな堅苦しいこと言うなって。
ですが。
いいんだよ、あんな儀式。どうせやってもみんな半分寝てんだから。さあ、乾杯しようぜ、ミネ。
会長も意外と強引ですね。なるほど。これはいい酒だ。
だろ。
おかげさまで一つ考え事がまとまりました。
へえ、何か悩んでたのか？
はい。実はまだ入れ墨を入れていなくて、何を掘るか決めあぐねていたんです。ですが今決まりました。
Ah, yes. The Kirin. Most annoying Monster Hunter monster.
これを守護するとされる聖なる獣。その一方で比類なき才覚の持ち主を象徴する存在でもある。つまり王の中心となるか、自ら王となるのか、全ては己次第というわけだ。お前さんはどちらの覚悟でこいつを背負っていくつもりだ？
言うまでもありませんよ、先生。そう、俺はようやく見つけた。自分の生きがいを、真の絆を。堂島大吾、俺はあの人のために生きていく。この命のある限り。そう決めたはずなのに。
March 2009.
東都大病院にはあとどれくらいで着く？
はい、もう15分ほどで到着するかと。
そうか。峰です。
It's me, Richardson. Are you in Tokyo right now?
いや、さっき沖縄から戻ってきたところだ。お前の情報通り、今堂島会長が入院している東都大病院に向かってい
If
る。
he's not,
All right. And you know what to do once you're there.
もちろんだ。
I like that he's not speaking English to him like he was in actual Yakuza 3 slash Kiwami 3. They're doing the classic speaking their own native language but understanding each
私の
other.
手で終わらせる。その後、登場会の跡目となって沖縄の開発計画は私が引き継ぐ。お前の望み通りにな。
Excellent. Though I am concerned whether or not you really can go through with this.
何？
I know your admiration for Daigo Dojima runs deep. Far deeper than anyone else. What if you have a little change of heart when you face him for the last time?
寝たっきりの堂島会長など生きているだけ無駄な存在だ。ならば私の手で幕を引かせる。話は以上だ。
峰会長、
なんだ？
本当に堂島会長を殺す気ですか？堂島会長に惚れ込んでいるのは俺もよく知っています。病院に着いたら本気でやる気なんですか？
I mean, he definitely almost did it.
黙ってろ。
すいません。
止めろ。
まだ病院に到着しておりませんが。
構わん。止めろ。
What do you see?
まさか偶然ここを通りかかるとはな。お前らここで待て。
Where is it? Oh, is this the bar that... It is.
峰さん、
お久しぶりです、マスター。
一人で来られるなんて珍しいですね。いつもは堂島会長とお二人でいらっしゃってたのに。
偶然近くを通ったので寄らせてもらいました。落ち着いた場所で少し考え事もしたかったので。
そうですか。会長の銃撃事件で登場会もいろいろ大変だと聞いております。どうぞゆっくりしていってください。峰さんのお好みは確かバーボンでしたね。
ええ、一杯お願いします。
かしこまりました。
うん。おかげで一息つけました。
それで会長はご無事だったんですか？
いえ、撃たれてから今も意識は回復していないと聞いています。
そうですか。元気になられてまたお二人で飲めるようになるといいんですが。
ありがとうございました、マスター。おかげで落ち着くことができましたよ。では私はこれで。
峰さん、ちょっと待ってください。お見せしたいものがあるのですが。
それは？
以前会長がこの店に置いてほしいと言って持ってこられたんです。
堂島会長が？
ええ、会長はこのお酒を持ってきた時にこうおっしゃってました。いい酒が手に入ったから今度峰と来た時一緒に飲む酒として置いといてくれと。 あの人は本当に登場界の方たちを自分の家族のように思ってらっしゃる。お一人でここに飲みに来た時だっていつもそのお話ばかりされてましたよ。心配したり自慢げに話したり、もちろんあなたのこともよく話されていました。
会長は私についてどんな話をしてたんです？
俺の前で気を張りすぎてはいないかとか、峰の金銭感覚は大丈夫だろうかとかなんて心配ばかりされてました。それでもやはり今の登場界であいつほど頼りになるやつはいないと、そうおっしゃっていたのを覚えています。
会長がそんなこと？
今は意識不明の状態でも堂島会長ならいつか目を覚まして戻ってこられます。峰さんだってそう思いますよね。
なんだ？桐生さんが大悟さんの病院に？分かった、私もすぐ向かう。
どうされましたか峰さん、怖い顔をなされて。
話を聞かせていただきありがとうございます、マスター。私はそろそろ行きます。お店にはまた近いうちに。
すいません峰さん、この店はもうすぐ閉めることになってるんですよ。
Oh, poor bar.
そうなんですか？
はい、ここ最近は売り上げも厳しいので、そろそろここが引き際かと思いましてね。それで最後にこのボトルをお出ししたんです。あなたになら堂島会長も飲んでほしいかと思いまして。
いえ、そのボトルは会長が私と飲むために用意したものです。私一人で飲むわけにはいきません。
そうですか。でも困りましたね。このまま置いておくことはできないんですが。
マスター、それについて一つ私から提案があるのですが。
提案？
Is he gonna take it with him?
会長、ご用はもう。
なあ、俺としたことが少しだけ淡い夢を持っちまった。
会長？
なんでもない。東都大病院には桐生一馬も向かっている。そこで堂島会長と一緒に桐生も消す。行くぞ。そして
Whoa, first person view. Hi, Kiryu.
俺は戦った。決着をつけるために。だが何の決着だ。
It'd be cool if we could play this segment, but I kind of knew it wasn't going to happen. I knew it was too much to hope that they would actually have the final boss be Kiryu and forcing you to lose or whatever.
もう分からなくなってたんだ。
大丈夫だ、会長。
あの時別の可能性にかけていればよかったのか。俺はどこで間違ったのか。
University Medical Center. A few months later.
ご退院おめでとうございます、堂島会長。
ああ、ありがとう。
入り口に迎えの車を回してあります。どうぞこちらへ。どうされましたか、会長。退院されたというのにずっと重い表情をされてますが、まだお体の具合が優れませんか？
いや、未だにまだ信じられなくてな。あの峰がまさかあんな事件を起こした。
Oh, he figured out even though Kiryu lied to him.
峰義高の件ですか。あの男を会長は家族のように信じてましたからね。なのに奴は会長を殺そうとした。私にとっては許せない裏切り者です。
Oh, Daigo doesn't like you saying that.
俺の知る峰は生真面目で賢く、それでいて真の部分で熱い男だった。そんな峰がなぜあんなことをしたのか。俺の知ってた峰は本当の峰だったのだろうか。
会長、
すまない。行き先を変更してくれ。
でも登場会本部には退院祝いの準備がしてあるのですが。
悪いが今は一人で飲みたい気分なんだ。いいからいつもの飲み屋に向かってくれ。
わかりました。会長がそうおっしゃるのなら。
Like that no one ever wears seatbelts when they're in the back of those kinds of like fancy limos.
マスター。
堂島会長、もうお体の
I
方
thought he
は
was shutting the bar down soon.
ああ、今日退院してな。それでとりあえずここで一杯やりに来た。
退院して早々いいんですか？お酒なん
He
か
got
飲
a
んで。
point.
病院で飲まされてた薬よりここで飲む酒の方が俺の体にはいい。
わかりました。とりあえずいつものでいいですか？
ああ、頼む。ふう、久々の酒は喉にしみる。
どうされましたか？
ミネのことを少し。
亡くなられたことは存じてます。
入院中ずっと考えていたんだ。ミネが本当はどういう男だったのかということを。俺はずっとあいつを家族として信じてきた。だがあいつにとって俺は何だったのか。それが未だにわからないんだ。
会長、実は亡くなる前に峰さんはお一人でこの店に来られていたんです。
そうなのか。
いろいろと話しましたよ。あなたが登場会を家族のように思っていたこととか、あと会長が持ってこられたこのボトルのことも話しましたね。
ああ、ミネと飲むための。
会長には以前話しましたよね。もうすぐこの店を閉めるって。
ああ、
閉店する以上このボトルは店に置いては
Oh,
おけない。
that's why he stayed open.
だから
Okay.
峰さんに飲んでもらおうと思い、その時にこのボトルをお出ししたんです。しかし峰さんは飲みませんでした。そのボトルは会長が私と飲むために用意したもの。私一人で飲むわけにはいきませんと。
ミネらしいな。
それでこのボトルをどうすればいいか困っていた時、 峰さんがある提案を
Oh,
してくれ
did
たんです。
he fund the...
自分が店を買い取って援助するから
Okay, that makes
この店
sense.
は閉めないでくれとおっしゃられたんです。
ここ
ここは大悟さんと飲んだ最後の思い出の場所だからずっとここに残しておきたいと。
あいつそんなことを。ありがとうマスター。ミネの話が聞けてよかった。それでミネがいなくなったのならやはりこの店は閉めるつもりなのか。
いえ、店を畳むのはやめることにしました。
え？
峰さんに会長、お二人の思い出の場所をなくすのはいささか忍びないと思いましてね。融資してくれる銀行も見つかったので、もう少し店を続けていこうと思います。
そうか。
Oh,
本
okay.
当にありがとうマスター。
このボトルはどうされます？なんでしたらここで今開けて飲まれますか？
いや、やめておこう。
Oh, Daigo doesn't
ミ
want
ネ
to
が
drink.
飲まなかったのならそのままにしておいてくれ。
わかりました。
そうか。あいつは最後まで俺の知っているあいつだったんだな。大バカ野郎だ。お前は
Poor Daigo.
ミネ。
Is that Mine standing there? Definitely looked like his... Oh, we're gonna have to wait till after the credits to see it, I guess, but that definitely looked like his Daidoji outfit that he was wearing in Kiwami 3. Right. Well, I mean, that definitely implies there'll be an after credits scene, but there we go. We made it to basically the end. We just have one more after credits scene. Yeah, I mean, I knew there was not much left when I decided to end the last stream where I did. I just kind of didn't want to go, like, I had already streamed for long enough that I didn't want to stream for even longer. But I knew there was not going to be much left. Which the length of the stream is going to show that. There was not much left. I liked that. I thought it was a pretty good story. Obviously, it was short. Which, I mean, as I've said before, like, the fact that it was bundled with Kiwami 3 and they weren't selling it separately, I feel like is a pretty big hint that, like, it's not going to be a super long experience, playthrough, whatever, because if it was actually like the size of an entire full game or even like a guiding game, you know, they would have sold it separately, I imagine. I feel like Sega would have been like, hey, no, don't bundle 2 entire games for the price of 1. Sell them as 2 separate games. So the fact they actually got bundled was already a sign that it wasn't going to be that long. But I still thought it was good, even if it was not like a full-length game. I didn't much care for the like villain guy, Akari. I didn't think like he was just kind of like kind of more of like a generic kind of Yakuza boss, villain, whatever. I didn't think he was particularly unique or interesting, to be honest, especially compared to like pretty much any other villain in the series. And like I don't know who else would have been the final boss other than I guess Kiryu, but I knew they weren't gonna do a Kiryu final boss because I just like they had without spoilers, they had the ability to do a similar type of thing in the first Gaiden, in the Kiryu Gaiden Man Who Erased Their Name, and they didn't do it. They did similar to how they did it in this, where the Mine and Kiryu fight was just kind of like something that they mentioned, but only in cutscene, and you didn't get to physically play. So based on that, I kind of already went in with the expectation that we're not going to actually play Kiryu final boss fight, as cool as it would have been. But yeah, the fact that Akari was the final boss and not Kiryu was, I'll admit, like, it was kind of like, you know, this doesn't feel very, like, I guess the fight itself was kind of, this is probably a copyrighted song, but that's okay. It's not like I make money off these streams or anything. It's not like I'm an actual streamer. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, like, I mean, the music was good. The final boss music was good, but I didn't really care about the character. So that's okay, because I kind of, you know, this is like a Mine origin story, backstory, whatever you want to call it, so that was what I went into it for. I really only cared about the Mine aspects of it, of like learning more about Mine's character and past and his connection to Daigo. So in the original 3, and I guess also Kiwami 3, because it's, you know, it's not that different. So I know there's a big fan theory, fan canon, whatever you want to call it, that Mine and Daigo are like gay lovers for each other. And I mean, the writing around it in the original 3 at all is like, I think it's ambiguous enough that you could definitely make that interpretation, but you could also just interpret it as like the more like reading it like just directly, no deeper meaning of like, yeah, they just like are super cool bros and Mine's just super loyal to him. And I don't know, I mean, I never necessarily, I could understand the interpretation that they were gay lovers, and obviously I have nothing wrong with that, but like I never took it that way. I did kind of take it just the surface level of like, oh, Mine's just really passionate, or just like really loyal to Daigo and stuff because of Daigo's charisma and just the way he is. I mean, especially because it was like, it's a Japanese game for 2009, so I was like, I don't know that they would really actually write like forefront, even if they were not explicit about it. I don't know that they would really make like two characters that were that like big parts of the plot actually like gay lovers, just because it was, you know, it's 2009. Although the Yakuza series is fairly progressive, so I guess they could have. And anyway, the thing where I was going with this was I do see now what some people online were saying, that Dark Ties seems to kind of more heavily nudge towards the kind of gay lover angle, especially that final scene with like Daigo in the bar. I definitely feel like there was definitely some double meaning behind some of that, so I'm like, okay, I mean, obviously I never had a problem with the original gay lover interpretation, but now that I've experienced Dark Ties, I'm like, alright, I see where people are saying that like they kind of hinted like even more towards it in this, and like now, now, now playing both of them side by like replaying through 3 and then also playing this right after. It's like okay, I mean, I'm kind of I'm kind of on board with that now. They probably are actually gay lovers. It does kind of seem that way. It definitely seems a little more like that may be true. Speaking of which, there's Mine. He's like, huh? What'd you see? Oh, he disappeared. Oh, nope. There he is. Oh. Did he actually physically see him or not? I can't. Okay. I'm guessing he didn't see him based off the fact he didn't make any kind of surprised face or anything. Whoa. Oh, they're gonna. Oh. They're gonna explain how he survived. Okay, I know I said before in like Kiwami 3 when he showed up alive in that ending thing that like I'm not against him coming back to life because I feel like they never showed his dead body originally, and like they don't necessarily do anything to confirm he's dead. They just never talk about him again, and he never shows up again. So it's heavily implied he's dead, but there's no like seeing the dead body outright confirming. And that like he could theoretically survive that fall if he like if he like hit something to break his fall or whatnot. It looks like the interpretation they're going with is he fell in a rather small planted bush outside the hospital. Um, that makes it less believable. I mean, I feel like it's still probably not the most ridiculous thing to happen in a Yakuza game, but that does make it less believable. I feel like if they were going to actually showcase how he survived in a cutscene or whatever, or this weird like still image flashback cutscene thing they're doing, um, they should have picked a different object for him to break his fall with. Maybe like a tree, or like a window washing platform, or the roof of another building close to the hospital that is like still tall enough that like he could fall before hitting terminal velocity and whatnot. So like it would really hurt, but it wouldn't necessarily, and probably break bones. Wouldn't necessarily kill him. Um, I mean, based off the way he's laying here, I'm assuming he probably broke some stuff, and the Daidoji had to take him to a secret underground shadow government hospital. I'm gonna unpause now. Oh, it's that exact guy. That exact Shitaka Mine is dead. It's that guy from Gaiden. Okay. Well, there we go. That's the official ending. Alright, so not gonna lie. Oh, this does have premium adventure mode. So again, okay. I mean, I assumed this would have premium adventure, but this just makes me more annoyed that the Kiryu Gaiden, man who erased his name, does not have a premium adventure mode because it is now literally the only game. Well, not counting PS2 games because I feel like the PS2 game. I've never played the PS2 versions of 1 and 2, so maybe those do also have premium adventure. But outside of maybe those, because they're PS2 games, literally the only game in the entire franchise without premium adventure, and it just makes me even more annoyed now that it does not have premium adventure. So it's like even this, like, okay, I guess Kaito Files for the Lost Judgment also doesn't have premium adventure, but that was literally a DLC, like not even a game. Like just straight up sold it as a DLC. Um, so I guess I'm less annoyed. Oh look, I unlocked a bunch of stuff. That's cool. Oh cool, Zenba and Akari, Kanda and Mine are now in the baddie club. Um, I don't really care about Akari or Zenba, but that's cool that, well, I don't know. I guess having Kanda on the team, Kanda might be kind of OP. Having Mine on the team is cool too. All right, I guess I'm gonna ramble for a little longer. Probably not as much as I rambled at the end of Kiwami 3 because I have now come to terms with and accepted the fact that Mine is just alive now in the canon. And I mean, I don't think it's as I've said before. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of other people in the fan base are making it out to be. Just because I look at bigger picture and I'm like, I mean, it depends what they do with him. Like, because they're clearly setting up that he's probably going to be a 9, I imagine. And it also seemed like at the end of Kiwami 3 he talked about Fixer having an important job for him. That seems to also set up like a proper full-length Mine guiding game. So it seems like he's probably going to be in at least 2 more games. So I'm going to kind of wait to see what his future storyline after now being alive again is before fully judging like if it was actually worth it to bring him back to life or not. I mean, bringing characters back to life is kind of not really a good thing most of the time. But sometimes when a character comes back, it's not like all bad. Sometimes they actually do something pretty interesting or novel or good with them, and it's like, oh, I kind of didn't mind him coming back because this new angle they took with him or whatnot was pretty good and interesting. So I'm gonna wait till more stuff about more like future, current day, whatever Mine storylines come out to fully judge the idea of bringing him back to life. But so far I'm sitting on it could be good. I guess I'm sitting directly in the middle so far, that like they could do some good stuff with him. If they don't do anything good with him, then yeah, it was, why the hell did they bother doing it if they aren't even going to do anything interesting with his character further on? But I feel like they have a plan for his character, and hopefully it's a good and interesting one. And again, we'll see in the future, and that's really all I'm going to say about opinions on Mine coming back to life. One thing I do have to say, though, before I end the stream, because it kind of annoys me when characters in media and stuff do this. When Mine said, "Oh, as for me, I'm just another man who erased his name." It's like, well, ignoring the fact that that's kind of a Marvel-y kind of line. It did seem like a kind of weird line to say in Yakuza. Although I guess they say some weird, stupid, poetic shit in Yakuza games all the time, so I guess it's not that weird. But it did feel kind of Marvel-y. It did feel kind of like, huh. I don't know that I don't know that I feel that comfortable with Mine actually saying that. But anyway, on to what actually annoys me about it is that it annoys me when characters in media make some kind of like reference or whatnot that is like only makes sense from like a meta audience perspective and doesn't make any sense like in actual universe. Because like, unless in Yakuza 9 they fully establish for some weird ass reason that people that the Daidoji like kidnap and erase their identity of whatnot are officially titled man who erased their name for some weird ass reason, I don't understand why Mine said, "Oh, just another man who," like, it annoys me he said, "Oh, just another man who erased my name," because the only thing, like, that line is just randomly referencing the title of the Kiryu Gaiden game, Man Who Erased His Name, which was also about Daidoji agents. I'm not gonna spoil too much of the story about that, but it's also about Daidoji agents and stuff. So it's like that. I mean, it's his internal thoughts, so it's not like he's saying that to anyone. But it's like, why did he say / think that? Because the only thing, like, the only kind of logical logic or whatever that line has is being a fan servicey meta reference to the title of a previous game in the series, and it's like, what? I don't know. It just like maybe other people don't give a shit about that, but that's kind of like a pet peeve for me. Is like what? It's like that doesn't make any sense to be a thing to like reference, because it's not. Again, as far as I'm aware, it's not an actual thing in universe. They aren't actually physically called like men who erase their names or whatnot. That's just what they called the game because the title fit kind of the themes and whatnot of the game, and like it was just a title for a game, didn't have anything to do with the actual, like it wasn't like an actual in-universe title or classification of character or what, like I don't know, just a personal pet peeve of mine. But anyway, okay, small mini rambling rant over. There we go. That's the end of Dark Ties. So that is now officially the entirety of both Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties streamed / archived as videos on YouTube, because they automatically get uploaded as videos after the streams are over. So now it's for anyone who knows about this channel, who wants to experience the entire story of Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties together, can now experience it in several hour-long stream form. I had fun streaming Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties. As I've mentioned before, like several times, you know, I just kind of did this as a special occasion because I wanted to, because I really liked the original 3, so I was like, oh, why don't I like the original 3, so I want to play the remake, why don't I stream it? And so like my friends and stuff can watch and like actually for the first time see like an actual entire Yakuza game, and not just have me try to vaguely explain Yakuza games without spoiling anything, and like, you know, trying to give them an idea of like, hey, these games are cool, maybe you should play them if you want, if they sound interesting to you, but then like having a hard time really actually explaining what Yakuza is without spoiling things. So like now they can just watch this, and that was kind of it. It was kind of the only reason I did it. It was just a fun experience thing. Not a professional streamer. I don't really have plans, goals, or aspirations to be a professional streamer, to be honest. I apologize for anyone who likes to watch these streams and is disappointed to hear that I'm not gonna ever become like a full-time gamer streamer. So, you know, probably never going to see, unless like something super crazy that like I just have to stream it comes out at some point in the future of my life. Probably never going to do an entire full game stream ever again. I might do like what I used to do. I haven't done at all since Alan Wake 2. I'm pretty sure it was the last one I did it for, but I might sometimes do what I used to do, where it's like, oh, I'll do like streaming myself playing like this new game for the first time for like a couple hours, and then and then just play that game on my own time, you know, without streaming or whatever, you know, the rest of the game. I might do more of those, or like maybe occasionally do random streams of multiplayer games I'm playing with friends and stuff. Because sometimes I do like to just kind of occasionally, oops, I hit a button, occasionally randomly stream just for funsies, not really for views or anything. But, you know, those are probably the only two types of streams I'm ever going to do in the future, if I even really do any more streaming, to be honest. probably don't really ever expect another full entire game stream playthrough. Just being honest, putting that expectation out there. Don't expect it. If you have that expectation, kill it. Don't ever have it again. But this was fun. This was probably the shortest stream in this entire series because, again, there was like barely anything left to stream. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say barely anything. So it was like an hour. It was like an hour and 20 minutes or whatever, according to this timer. But very little of that was gameplay. Most of that was cutscenes. And then this rambling bit at the end. I don't even know how long I've been rambling for. But anyway, hope everyone who watched these and will continue to watch these had fun and will continue to have fun. Goodbye.